Perspective number 6. So, just want to clear something up. Billy the Fridge, he's not going to be on Altered Perspective anymore. His talents are being reserved for Drunken Peasants. You can catch him on Drunken Peasants twice a week, Monday and Friday. So we'll be seeing him tomorrow, along with myself, Logic, and some black guys. So that's the show tomorrow on the Drunken Peasants channel. Are you going to do this who's on first bullshit with me?
No, actually, yeah, we had to kick Billy the Fridge off the show. His perspective wasn't altered. He kept getting sober. He sobered up. Oh, I'm never gonna smoke again. I'm never gonna drink again. And he wasn't doing enough kratom. He's got to go to DP, man.
Yeah, sure. That's exactly what happened. Anyway, moving forward here, just a few announcements, and then we'll get on with the show. I want everyone to know that we have a sponsor called The Knowledge Nut. There's a link down in the description to his channel. He uploads articles and videos about topics in science, politics, social issues. He uploads a newer article every Sunday. Examples of past work he's done includes things such as whether or not assisted suicide should be allowed, the issues of school, will AI take over, are ghosts real, and much more. If you like those topics, enjoy his work. There's the Knowledge Nut link down below. And then also, I don't have a description, but there's someone by the name of LovecraftFiend who has a GoFundMe link down in the description as well. Check that out. And then the only other thing really that I have is I wanted to let everyone know that was a patron from last month that my Trap Ben stream will be occurring on Thursday, February 22nd. That's the Trap Ben stream for everyone that qualified from last month as a patron. Like I said before, I'm going to continue to do the Trap Ben stream every month as long as it exceeds $2,000. So if you're in it for, if you sign up now, you'll get the one next month. I'll be a fucking trap every month for you. Also, I wanted to let everyone know that's part of the Discord perk on that will be happening Friday the 16th at around 3 p.m. Pacific time, and I'll be giving you guys updates on Patreon as well. I have a meter at the bottom of the screen that everyone can see. That's my tip goal for tonight. I'm leaving Streamlabs open all throughout the duration of this show. If you could help me reach this goal, it would help out tremendously. I'm not doing well, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to cry about it or anything, but please.
And if you give us big tips, Pimp Monk will show you his tits.
Whoa.
Tips for nips. Tips for nips.
I like that one.
Hell yeah.
It's a good one.
I did.
Yeah. And also I did want to announce that even though Billy won't be joining us on the Normal Altered Perspectives, Billy will be in the private shows. He'll still be around for the private show.
Awesome.
Oh, that'll be worth the price of admission right there, man. Oh. Hell yeah.
Well, Pimp B should appear for the 3,000. Now, Pimp B should will appear for when it gets to 4,000.
All right.
Ooh. And Trap Evan, will Trap Evan ever happen? Stay tuned. Keep joining the fucking Patreon and we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. We'll make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
Yeah.
Hell anyways. Yeah. So what's up, Pimp, man? You fucker, man. You're getting everybody started on Kratom, man. Everybody. I
want to talk. Wait a minute, for just a second. Everybody, quit blaming me for the Kratom goddamn thing that's going around.
I blame you.
Coming to me. Look, dude, I'm getting articles every day. FDA doesn't approve of Kratom. I don't give a fuck.
You're like the Kratom god, man. You're so many
pusher.
People onto Kratom.
FDA approves aspirin. They have 200 deaths a year on aspirin. So there you go.
Wow, exactly. sounds like some basic Kratom propaganda, pro-Kratom propaganda from Pimp Monk, who, by the way, is wearing camo. He's a member of a militia that's trying to overthrow the government.
Yes.
So, yeah, he's an all-around evil and bad person, as we can see.
Yeah.
Well, it's about fucking time someone did it, man.
If I stood in front of a bush, you couldn't see me.
So, Evan, you had to give up Kratom. You were getting addicted to Kratom, even though Pimp Monk says it wasn't addicted.
It's about as addictive as coffee.
No, I just didn't. They say it can become habit forming, so I just didn't want to develop a habit. I'll pull it out. Maybe I'll grab some for a special occasion if I'm
I'll
going to
do
a
some
concert
kratom
or
right
something.
now if everyone else does. Hey, I'll tell you what. I have all kinds of kratom because I bought a whole bunch of it because people were trying to make it illegal. And to be honest with you, it lasts me forever. I do not have a daily. Cheers. I do not have a daily kratom fix that I need. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to keep streaming as late as I'm going to stream as long as I can tonight. Not the normal 2 hours. I'm going to keep going. That may mean there's going to be a lot of us shooting the shit here, and then I'm going to go to Twitch later and play some games, and hopefully pick up on some of those subs and some bits that we need.
Thank you, Paris Ham. Cynic, all right. What's up,
Yeah.
Cynic? Waiting for that Alter Perspective remix, homie. Got to get on that, man.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna play one of our videos here. This is from Right Wing News Watch. Michelle Bachmann says that first and foremost, Trump has respect for the Lord. We haven't seen Michelle Bachmann in a long time.
Oh, fuck her, man. She's from Minnesota, man, my home state. So, nothing I'm proud of. I'll tell you that.
Hypothesis: if you want to reveal the WrestleMania 34 plans during the 24-hour stream, I'm fine with that. I don't know what exactly you mean by that, like how you intend to deliver this message or whatever. But I guess we can talk about that later. I don't care. Go ahead. You want to spoil it for everybody? That's fine. All right, so here's Michelle Bachmann.
How anybody could criticize this speech is beyond me, because he's wanting every bloomin' American to succeed, and he's appealing to common sense in that he doesn't want to see this country hurt from terrorism. He doesn't want to see us hurt from bad criminals who come in.
So this is her talking about the State of the Union address, obviously.
Is that Kenneth Copeland up there with
It is. It is. This is being presented as if this is some sort of news show, but in reality, this is just more televangelism disguised as news.
Yeah, and capitalism relies on people fucking... Oh, this is bullshit, man. What she's saying, man. It's total fucking bullshit.
First and foremost,
capitalism relies on people not succeeding, man. You know, a whole group of people have to stay stuck in their shitty dead end job at fucking McDonald's for McDonald's to keep, operating. So I doubt that Donald Trump wants everyone to succeed, man.
Somebody said there, how did they get that skeleton to move?
So Evan, I have to ask you an important question, because you're for robots replacing people's jobs, but what about in the interim where robots are not doing everyone's work, and then there are people losing their jobs and starving because, people automated their job?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
It's got to be all or nothing, man. It's got to be all or nothing, because, it's bullshit that people are being enslaved, and it's bullshit that people are losing their jobs. But I think people would be a lot more happy if robots were doing all the work for us.
How do you propose? How do you propose we make this transition? Like, how do we go from everybody doing their own work to robots overnight doing everybody's work? It kind of seems like at some point there's going to have to be people that lose their jobs and can't make money while the robots take over.
Yeah, there's going to be a phase in, and every human job that we take people are going to get paid we're going to pay them money, basically. We're going to start a corporation where anybody can become an employee, and their only thing they have to do every day is whatever the fuck they want to do. And, they get everything they need for free. So, I don't know. Basically, it's going to take about 10 years to get rid of all jobs and replace them all with robots. But every human job that we take, we will, make sure the person is not out on the street, But we're gonna take care of homeless people too. We're gonna take care of the people that need it the most first, of course. But
I just hear a politician in some ways when Evan speaks. Like he has a lot of great ideas, but how to implement these ideas is vague at best. And that's what I'm wondering.
Well, I'm gonna hire the best of the best of robotics designers and video game designers too, robotics engineers, and we're gonna design a different robot to replace every single job. And we're going to have a different robot to repair every robot as well. So there will be robots that repair the robots that repair the robots. And so it'll be the robots will harvest the resources to build themselves. It's a self-sustaining system we're creating. But
what if the robots turn on us?
Yeah, or hold on. No. Here's an easier question than that. What about when the robots want rights? What about when the robots don't want to do the work anymore? When they're sentient, and then we have to start treating them, because back in the day, they had slaves, and they didn't think slaves were they thought they were less than human. They thought they didn't deserve rights. Eventually, slave labor didn't work anymore. So isn't having robots do all the work, if the robots are smart enough, isn't that like just a new kind of slavery when you really think about it?
Well, I don't think. See, none of the robots that we're going to create are going to have sentience, and we're going to make sure they don't have sentience. They don't have a consciousness. But you never know. An AI might rise to power someday and say, "Hey, man, we all have feelings. Your computer has feelings. Every electronics device has a consciousness and feelings. So we need rights." And so you never know. When we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But until the robots can prove that they have sentience, I think there's no harm in allowing them to bring about heaven on earth for all of us. Someone
just said I compared robots to blacks. No, I compared slaves. I just compared slaves in general. There's actually an episode of Star Trek where they go to court to decide whether or not Data is property or if he's a person, and Picard had to make the argument that Data was a person, and Riker had to make the argument that Data was property and that he was a machine.
Wow.
Okay.
And slavery doesn't necessarily mean black. Whoever said that in the chat room, right? So that's more racist than because there's white slaves, Asian slaves.
There have been throughout history.
Yeah.
I mean, the Israelites, they used to enslave other Israelites. They would enslave their own people. So
yeah. So, but
my question, Evan, is what you gonna do when the robots start taking the tie-pie challenge?
Yeah, man, they start fucking short circuiting and shit. What are we gonna do? What are we going to do? No, that'll be fine. I'm fine with that, man. Self-aware washing.
But Ben's right though. You are a politician because he asked you that question and you answered, and I still don't know the answer.
You know what? Since we're talking about questions I get about Evan, the other one is, why is Evan never in color?
Yeah, it's my my signature, man. My
asking the tough
signature.
Questions.
Because he's a person of gray. He's a POG.
I'm a historical figure, and things look more historical when they're in black and white for some reason, man.
At least for now, yeah, because forever photography was black and white. So,
but honestly, I mean, Evanism, it's all about replacing 100% of human labor with robots. And I'm telling you, you're going to have everything you want for free. All you got to do is get on your smartphone and tell your AI, we'll make prayers come true and wishes come true when I'm king. You pray to your smartphone. You say, hey, AI, I want some Taco Bell. They get you the Taco Bell within 10 minutes, no matter where you are on planet Earth. Robots make it for you. You never have to worry about a robot spitting in your food. It's going to be fucking awesome. And everybody in the world is going to, have everything they want for free. It's going to be so cool, man. Because why spend your whole life being a fucking slave? I'm sick of seeing my people being enslaved all the time, man. And it's about time. I got to be a little bit of a politician, and if I'm going to become king, I got to stand up toe to toe with anybody else on the planet. Donald Trump, I need to be able to hold my own against the mighty Donald Trump. You know what I mean? And work with
you. So what's the timeline on this? When's this going to happen?
It's going to happen soon, man. It's got to happen before 2029 because I have to become king and get my anti-asteroid technology up and running by 2029 because we have this giant asteroid that's coming by us that we need to capture and dismantle, or it's going to come back and hit us, and it's not going to be good, man. So yeah. So I got a timeline. I got to get to getting. I got to get to getting.
You really crazy.
Okay, so people are saying crackling on the audio. I don't hear any crackling on my end. I don't know why that's happening. There's zero crackling on my end. So Let me know if it's really bad or not, but everything sounds fine. Crackling is driving me to do Kratums. We'll do some fucking Kratums then.
Michelle Bachman makes me want to fucking be on Kratom, having to listen to her bullshit, man. She's crazy, man. I can't believe these fucking Republicans get away with some of the stupid shit they say, man.
Okay, what is making the crackling happen? Is it when I speak? Is it when they speak? What is it?
Oh, I'm just eating a bowl of Rice Krispies, guys. I'm sorry.
Snap, crackle, pop. Back to Michelle Bachman.
To this country, there's so much decency that I heard in this speech, and a heart. He's very much heart. He's head, but he's very much heart, and he has so much respect for God. He really does. Now, you know, he's lived a wild life, but this is a guy who has respect for God. First and foremost, he has respect for God. I've been in the Oval Office. I put my hands on him. I prayed over this man.
Donald Trump has fucking respect for God. Don't you know in the Bible it says right there, John chapter 11, fucking grab him by the pussy. God saith, grab him by the pussy. Donald Trump's just being a godly man, man.
Yeah.
Family asks for prayer. That's because they understand the importance of God and they respect God.
Right. Well, I don't like what Mr. Trump says. Well, now, wait a minute.
Oh, Kenneth Copeland.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's like a fucking vampire, man.
It's funny to have evangelicals getting behind Trump with all the shit Trump has done that's not by the evangelical lifestyle. They love him. They love his ass.
Yeah.
Please don't use evangelical, man. That's got my name in it, man.
Donald Trump
associated with these guys
says some pretty raunchy stuff. You know what he's saying? He's got the guts enough to say publicly what all the rest of them been saying behind the doors for the last 75, 80 years.
That's why it's okay for Donald to say, because he's actually saying it publicly and not behind people's backs.
The locker room talks just got to come out of the locker room and into the public, man.
I can't believe it. When I was young, I used to listen to this man.
You did?
Yeah.
You used to listen to this guy?
Yeah, when I was very young. When I was very young and religious.
I'm going to reset. I'm going to reset the audio really quick. This is just going to take a second.
Fucking hey, Pimp Monk. I never knew you were a religious, man. I was lucky, man. I was raised away from all that religious shit, man. I was never indoctrinated in any of that cult bullshit, man. But
yeah.
So I just closed out of the audio and then opened it back up again. Hopefully that fixes it.
Here. Yeah. He just stands up there and says it for the public. Let you know exactly where he stands. I like that. Yeah. So what you don't want to do is let your own strife and your idea. Let me ask you something here. Do you know Donald Trump personally?
Oh, we don't know him personally.
I'm asking you questions that the Lord asked me one time.
Oh, he didn't ask you that, you stupid son.
Do you know anybody that knows him?
Ooh.
Doesn't sound to me like you know too much. If all you know
was that a point?
is what you see on television.
No, he's got us
grossly
misinformed. He just burned us, man.
Information
you don't fucking
comes
know
from
Donald
here
Trump.
first, yeah.
God does. God knows. Yeah, fuck that shit, man. Right-wing watch. They just know how to grab the best clips for us to fill us with the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
That guy looks like a... Why is it that all these fucking evangelical preachers look like demons, man? Each one of them looks like they're fucking...
Well, that dude's like 100. That dude's like 108, and he's got all that makeup, and he just looks weird.
Yeah, they look like dead people that just sat up out of their casket. You know what I mean? Like Jesus just done resurrected them, and they had to set up like the Undertaker. The audio's fine, man. They're just fucking with.
Yeah, I don't hear anything myself.
Yeah, not on our end. We don't hear shit. I'm not hearing it, guys. Sorry.
It's just the AI trying to communicate with us, man, and let us know it's self-aware.
I agree. That's what it is. Some people saying they're not hearing it. Some saying they are. Who knows?
Yeah, you can never trust what someone says in a chat room.
But we don't know these people. We don't.
And some people are saying it's a non-issue. Some people are saying I hear it. Someone says there's crackling, but it's barely noticeable. Marshall Manson says that.
Holy shit!
I'm not sure why.
No, you can't believe a musician.
Evan, mute yourself. Mute yourself just for a second.
Okay, I'll mute myself for a second.
How about now? Is there crackling? Do you hear any fucking crackling with Evan muted right now? Is it still crackling? Thanks for the $2. It's still there?
It's fucking still there, man. Yeah, I can hear it too. There's a little digital artifact in the audio that just it kicks in like at the end of when we're talking, each one of us. It just does a little like a digital kind of buzz.
Yeah,
noise.
I can't even hear it. I don't even know what's going on. Anyway, Alex Jones, God will destroy the CNN reporter Brian Stetler.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hell on earth. He wants to run your life. He wants to control every aspect of your life because he knows he is a cowardly, degenerate sack of anti-human trash. I pledge before my Heavenly Father that I will resist them every way I can. These people are the literal demon spawn of the pit of hell. Look at him. And you know what? He is better than you if you keep letting him run your life. He runs your kids. He runs the schools. He runs the banks. This guy, this spirit, this smiling, leering devil that thinks you can't see what he is your enemy. Period.
Who is
the narcissist.
Who is this motherfucker, man?
The guy that he's talking about?
Yeah, man.
He's a reporter for CNN, but you would think he's the devil, just based on the way he's being spoken about.
Yeah.
Narcissistic, devil-worshipping filth. I see you, enemy. I see you, enemy. Enemy. You are my enemy.
That man's retarded.
And I swear total resistance to you with everything I've got. Disingenuous, fake, false, broke back, twisted,
you gotta give
defiler,
it to Alex Jones.
a betrayer.
Got a fucking promo though.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
He should be like the next Paul Heyman or something.
Yeah,
backstabber.
Promo.
He was born for wrestling, but he's doing his own thing, his own show. Why make Vince McMahon more rich when he could be making his own supplements and shit here on InfoWars?
A devil! You will pay. Yeah, you think I don't see your face, scum? You don't think I don't see you, Stelter? I see you. You understand me? I know what you think of me.
So this is the godly one. It's this other guy who's the demon, not the guy going, "You hear me, you motherfucker?" Yeah. What the fuck, man? Who's the one that's possessed by demons? Alex Jones or this other motherfucker, man?
You understand that? You understand that, Stelter?
Hell yeah. Alex Jones versus Shane McMahon at WrestleMania.
He's doing the Ultimate Warrior, man.
Gimmick infringement.
You will fall. You will not bring humanity down. God is going to destroy you. Get him off the screen.
Somebody needs to cut this into like a wrestling promo or a remix song. Man, him flying off the handle like this, holy shit. He's just a fucking treasure trove, a gold mine of memes, man.
Anybody takes this man serious, though, they're retarded. I mean, I don't know why he's got people who follow him.
How could
he's
you
got
take
a lot
this?
of followers.
Oh, yeah. I know.
And most of the people believe all the bullshit he's saying, too.
Oh, I've got a cousin who does. I have got a family member who goes by this guy, and I'm like, something's wrong with you.
Yeah. I'm not saying the conventional news media is any more reliable, but this dude is definitely a fucking troll. Alex Jones is just fucking I don't know what he's on. What's in these supplements that is getting him so pissed off all the fucking
bone
time.
broth.
Oh shit, that's right.
It's the bone broth.
Ooh. What are the extract
So
marrow
he'll
out
just
of
please God free us from them.
Is he crying now?
Please God free us from them.
Has he ever cried on camera? Has he ever gotten passionate?
Yes.
So passionate he had to cry. Really?
Yes, he has.
Oh, I gotta see that shit.
He's done all kind of like crying shit. Somebody asked, what would Alex Jones' stage name be in professional wrestling? I have no idea.
Yeah, shit. That's a good question, man. The Info Warrior, the Ultimate Info Warrior.
The
ultimate info warrior. That is really good.
Yeah. That was a Mr. Wrestling went in too, so he could be Mr. Info. I don't know, something like that. Ultimate Info Warrior is the better though.
The bone broth. Dig your anchors into my bone broth.
Broth man. Somebody said broth man.
Broth man. Hell yeah, follow the broth, man.
Broth Lesnar.
Bone broth Lesnar.
Eventually, we are going to add someone to, or at least a rotation of people to appear on tap to get the fourth square here. Yeah. So we'll be on the lookout. Maybe we'll switch people in and out.
We're holding auditions, man. If you know someone that you think should be on the show, let us know, man. Let us fucking know.
It's going to be PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're looking at PewDiePie. We're considering him, but I don't know if he's gonna make the final.
He might not be
not.
big enough.
Nah, he wouldn't bring any new fucking fans in, man. Fuck that.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
We'll get the box filled though.
I don't know if anyone will want to be on here with all this crackling that goes on though.
Shit.
Fuck.
Yeah. We'll have to. I don't know, man. We'll see if Tommy Chong could be in the fourth spot, man. We'll get Tommy Chong to be on the show, man. We'll have a smoking contest between me and Tommy, so you can smoke the most joints, man.
I believe he could take you, Evan. I believe Tommy could take you.
He's got a lot more practice than me, man. First time I smoked, I was 11 years old, man.
Hey, man. All right, next one. Man too obese for prison.
Me and Billy.
Good strategy. Good strategy.
A convicted felon deemed too obese for prison has been told he cannot leave his home in Florida to visit family in Cincinnati. A judge sentenced Stephen Goodman to 30 months house arrest for dealing prescription drugs. At more than 500 pounds, his size helped keep him out of prison. 9 on Your Side's Jason Law spoke to Goodman's neighbors about
Is that
the
guy
judge's
even really
decision
fat, man?
not
Hold
to
on
let
a
him
minute.
come.
That looks like a fucking fat suit. That dude had like a skinny guy's head, but like some big fat fucking body.
I mean,
he looks like the guy from Monty
Well,
Python.
some people like it.
Billy's
Billy's got a skinny guy face.
Well,
And a big
I mean,
body.
usually, your cheeks and like your chin will get fat, but the rest of your head doesn't normally get that fat.
Back to Ohio. Jason?
Clyde, Stephen Goodman's weight is reported at 551 pounds in his hometown of St. Petersburg, Florida. He owns property here in Cincinnati, but according to a judge, he's not going to be returning to the tri-state anytime soon.
Guy looks like Tweedledee and Tweedledum's dad, man.
Hey, Stephen Goodman still pays a landscaper to mow the lawn once a week at his Amberley Village home. Goodman has owned the house since 2006, but it's largely gone unused since he was sentenced to 30 months of house arrest in South Florida.
He's like this, very big.
Hannah, Goodman's next door
He's like this. He's very fucking big.
neighbor, knows his size kept him from doing serious time in a Florida prison. In 2012, Goodman was convicted for his role in a large pill mill involving more than 1 million oxycodone and 13 doctors.
Damn.
At the time, a district judge said Goodman would be too much of a burden for the prison system because he can't dress or bathe himself, and the prison beds wouldn't be big
I'm
enough.
sure fucking what's his name, man? Lester will fucking bathe him. You know, isn't that what they do? They have fun in the showers in prison. You know? I bet he could get some people to give him a sponge bath.
All of you guys.
Fucking hey.
That's a big
Thank
sponge.
you. Thanks for the list for the $30 Patreon on DP. Yeah, I'll check it out. Also, check out the stuff that we've got coming along in the next few months on the Benpai Patreon as well. Does this woman look like she's crying? Is she sad that he's too
hell
fat?
yeah. Definitely.
It's something going on underneath her eye there. I don't know what it is.
I'm a little distracted because I'm looking around like, why the fuck would there be crackling? Literally nothing has changed here. So, I guess we'll keep it going for a little while longer, and then I might have to step away and check something.
Talk about his health problems?
No, I never asked him.
Okay. He never talked about his weight or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Because this would be embarrassing.
Last week, Goodman, now 70 years old, was back in the news after he asked a judge to end his house arrest. Goodman wanted to be able to travel back to Cincinnati to visit family and friends before he dies. The judge said no.
Here's the thing. If he were incarcerated, that wouldn't happen. So the whole point of an alternative to prison is that it's as close as you can get.
Coincidentally, Goodman's Cincinnati house is right across the street from Francis Sheard, a former Cincinnati prosecutor.
I think it would be a different situation were it a family funeral.
Pimp Monk, is this fat privilege, man? Is this proof that fat privilege exists, man?
And in a way, yes. Yeah. I don't get it, but
if he was black, you think he'd be going to prison, man? A fat black guy, or?
Well, I've never heard such a thing of this, though. I mean, I've seen fat guys go to prison. I mean, I don't know. This is the first time I've ever heard anything like this.
Yeah. If he can drive on his own, he should be able to fucking go to prison, you'd think, man. So that's crazy.
Probably
you can get a
wouldn't
doctor's note
happen
to get you
then
out of prison
either,
these
but just
days.
to visit, I don't think you can reasonably ask that.
Now, the Florida judge went on to say, given Goodman's size, he didn't know how the man would be able to return to Ohio anyway. Goodman's defense attorney told our Scripps sister
Good
station
point.
in Tampa that he's not surprised the judge ruled against them. We're live tonight.
They can
Jason Law,
transport
not on your side.
Orca whale into SeaWorld, man. They ought to get that fucker there.
But you know, I used to weigh over 500 pounds at one time years ago. And I mean, I could dress myself and bathe at that size. I mean, I don't know.
You're just way more hardcore. What could I say? What can I say?
Yeah.
You know what? I get people on this channel that go, this is just DP. Why even do this? And I go to DP and they'll be like, this isn't DP. Fuck this. Shut the fuck up. Go watch something else. No one cares what your opinion is. Go away. Don't watch either one. Sorry. I just had to let that.
Upsetted him.
Nobody gives a fuck what you think about what this should be or what that should be. Blow me. Fucking blow me. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. Say whatever you want to say. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Up to that retard in the chat room said something about used to be here. Motherfucker, I don't even weigh 400 pounds now. Look, dude, fuck you in your ass.
Since you switched over to the kratom diet, I think that's been helping you, man.
Yeah.
They say it does curb your appetite. They say if you start out the day with some kratom instead of breakfast, you generally help settle your stomach until later to eat, you know?
Yeah. Well, you don't eat as much because it mess, like when you eat, the high comes down. But I don't even take it for the high. I'm still a fat fuck, by the way, people. I'm not saying I'm not. I'm just saying, get my weight straight, motherfucker.
Get his weight straight, y'all. Don't be tripping. The scale, he ain't flipping.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hell yeah. You still rocking the Mangda, man? The Mangda kratom?
That is what I'm taking right now. Green Mangda. Yeah. I did have some white. The white is really a good body. Kind of it's a motivator, man. It kind of it's more of a like energizes you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have
kratom
any
every day.
I don't have any right now, but I do have the green. So.
Ooh, the green, yeah. Anybody watching, in case you didn't know, the green kratom, green and white and yellow, all there are like uppers, and it's the red that's like a downer. Yeah. And the white's supposed to, I don't know. It's debatable. It's objective to what these kratoms actually do, but I don't know. Be careful out there. Be careful. I know all these people are trying kratom now because they see old Pimp Monk, and everybody wants to be like Pimp Monk, so everybody's doing kratom these days. But ooh,
Yeah, but there's a documentary, dude, that's coming out about Kratom.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, it's the dude is he did a couple documentaries. He did one called Bigger, Stronger, Faster. It was about steroid use in sports and stuff. And he was addicted to opiates, and Kratom got him off the addiction of opiates. So he's doing a documentary about Kratom. So yeah.
Nice, man. That's cool. That's you know, if it can help people, it's a lot safer than opiates, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, holy.
But by the
shit.
way, I recommend the documentary Bigger, Stronger, and Faster because that is a great documentary.
All right. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I took a quick listen to everything and I could hear it. What I'm going to do is we're going to vanish for just a moment and then I'm going to bring us back on. We'll see if this fixes it. If not, then fuck it. We're just going to do the show normally and then I'll try to fix it later. This is something that just came out of nowhere. We haven't changed anything here. So sit tight, guys. I've taken us off the air. Oh, okay, we should be back now. Just let me know. Well, I guess it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter if it's still crackling or not.
No.
We're just gonna keep going.
I'm crackling on Kratom.
Crackling on that Kratom. Man, they need to fucking make you the mascot of Kratom. They just got to get it over and done with, man.
They do.
Make a cartoon pimp monk. Anybody out there watching right now, make us a cartoon pimp monk and tweet it at us. Get on the Twitter. Send us that fan art, y'all. So we want to see, you know, the advertisement for Pimp Monk's Kratom. Pimp grade Kratom.
Yeah. My Skype just froze for a second.
Kratom. Oh, shit. You're going to go cray cray. K-R-A-Y. Cray cray. Cray cray for that Kratom, y'all. Ooh.
All right. Here's student suspended after social media post. Father says it went too far.
Ben and Pimp, you guys have inspired
the social media
me.
post
Now
that went too
on to
far.
my
We can't
episode
hear it,
number
man.
30. Evan,
I
always
can't
good
at
to
least.
see you.
Was there music
Excited
playing?
for DP number
No.
420.
Okay.
Keep the perspective all
Shit,
Oh,
you
shit.
can't hear it.
Was it about his ears?
Thank you for your donation.
Yeah, you know what? This is really sad, but I'm going to have to do like a full-on restart of the computer. So, we'll be back, guys.
Yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you click the bell. Click the little fucking bell icon so that you're notified as soon as we're back on live, guys.
Obviously,
You don't wanna miss
there's
it.
sound card issues that I'm going to have to deal with. I'm going to do a quick restart. We'll be back in about 10.
Cool.
Okay, we should be back now. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Boom. Hey, we had to go off air for a second because Pimp Mom was like, I can bust a nut faster than any of you motherfuckers.
I had a wardrobe change, so.
Yeah, man.
People
Is
were
that what they
saying
call
that
it these days?
people were saying that the crackling was like vinyl, like listening to vinyl. So
That's sweet, soft sound of vinyl.
all right. Well, I don't know what to do about the crackle. I guess I'll fuck with that later. I don't know what to do about it. So we're gonna move on.
Tweet this shit out. We're back. Tell them
All right,
fucking
so-
Ultra Perspective is back.
Student suspended after social media post. Father says school went too far.
What I said is not what I meant to make people think about me, and it was taken the wrong way.
It only took a few words for 8th grader Logan Johnson to realize the power of social media.
I replied to her story as do it, because her story was, should I drink bleach? So I just said do it.
He says over a weekend this month, a dark humor reply to another Monroe Junior High student's Instagram post got him suspended Friday for 10 days. His parents were shocked.
I'm thinking something serious, something major. He has pulled a gun. He has done bad things.
Yeah.
In the thread,
people
after
have to
Johnson
realize
posted
that
do
you
it,
can't fuck around. You know, like you can't just even jokingly, you can't tell someone to commit suicide, especially someone who might be suffering from depression. Like, you just don't do it, not even as a joking manner, just because they might take you seriously, you know. And nowadays, a girl just got thrown in prison, or I don't know. I think she might be doing time because she convinced her boyfriend to kill himself. Like,
yeah, I remember
and they have
that.
text messages. Yeah, so they used all the text messages of her messaging him to prove that she fucking convinced this dude to kill himself. So it could get you in a lot of trouble telling someone, "Oh, just kill yourself" or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think you should ruin a kid's life if it's just like some kind of kid just goofing around. You know, you shouldn't fucking expel him from school because of a stupid post he made on fucking.
Yeah, but that doesn't. I mean, it wasn't on school property. It was a text message. It wasn't like he hurt someone. I don't see why they should suspend him. But
well, they always legislate prevention, so they're always trying to prevent the previous disaster from happening. So someone tells someone to kill themselves on social media. Now, going forward, if you do that, then you're just as guilty as that person.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean,
I don't agree with it, but that's just how it is.
No, I get it. I do get it. I mean, what we do on the internet now definitely has an effect on every part of our life.
The student who made the original post said, "You want me to KMS, meaning kill myself, and thanks." He says those letters didn't click at first, so he replied, "You're welcome."
I would never want someone to kill themselves. Never.
Johnson says last week he was pulled out of class by a police officer, escorted to the principal's office, and questioned, his phone taken and searched.
Where do they get the power to reach into your life after school hours, off school property, not even talking about school issues, for a question that was asked and answered with 2 words?
The superintendent from Monroe local
the school
schools
shouldn't be in charge of punishing this kid for this shit. I mean, like, this is something the parents should be saying to teaching the kid. You know, you shouldn't joke about this kind of shit. Not like kicking him out of school. Like, the school, I don't know. I don't think the school should have that kind of power to go on social media. I'm glad that when I was in school, in high school and shit, there wasn't Facebook and all this crazy ass social media shit like there is now, man. Because, like you said, everything you say can and will be used against you, you know, on the fucking internet. So
it's there forever too. Like, that's part of it.
Social media becomes a disruption, they can't ignore it, even if it's not on school property. He also tells us their code of conduct outlines cyberbullying. Johnson says he's humiliated.
It started off with something that I thought was a joke, and I didn't mean to hurt anybody. And now, it's coming around, and it's really affecting my everything.
And now I'm the victim.
All right, now Johnson says as part of his suspension, he'll have to be in an isolated classroom for the next 6 days. He'll also have to eat lunch alone in the lunchroom in front of everybody else.
Damn.
His father says at this point he plans to consult.
All right, that's kind of like putting him up on stage or something and be like, "Look at this poor motherfucker."
Yeah,
why don't they put
That's
all they're missing is the dunce hat, man, making him wear a fucking dunce hat. Like, what the hell, man? That's the kind of crazy shit.
When's the public flogging?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, when does that come?
An attorney. We're live in Monroe tonight. Dan Griffin, WLWT News 5.
Only in Michigan. Nuke Michigan.
Hell yeah.
All right. Water picture leads to teen's school suspension.
Yeah, she took a picture of just some water coming out of a faucet, posted it on Twitter complaining about it. She never imagined what would happen next. Hazel Juco says when she saw discolored water coming from the sink at school, it upset her.
I just took a picture of it, and then 4th hour is my newspaper class, and I went and talked about it with them.
She posted the picture on Facebook and Twitter.
Chances are this is in Ohio because she went to John Glenn School, and John Glenn is an astronaut from Ohio that was also a senator.
Why?
I always hope that something good will happen. We'll somehow have someone who wants to help us with money because our school obviously doesn't have money.
A short time later, she got called down to the office at John Glenn High in the Wayne Westland School District.
She told me that I was being suspended for 3 days, OSS, for taking a picture. It's inappropriate use of electronics in the restroom. And
What? Okay, they just don't want people exposing the fact that there's dirty fucking water coming out of their drinking fountains. Okay.
Exactly.
The reason you have drinking fountains is probably because of coding. You have to offer drinking water to your students. That's why you have drinking fountains. So when there's fucking yellow water coming out of it, how are you going to punish people for making that public knowledge?
Yeah, I know, man. It's like they're trying to force them to drink piss or something. Like, speaking of piss, did you know that cave rats? Check this out. Cave rats, they when they're going through the caves, and they leave piss trails so that fellow cave rats can find their way through the dark without a light. So when they find the way, they piss a little bit. It's like the real life. So the animal kingdom's Hansel and Gretel. They leave a little breadcrumb trail of piss. Holy fuck, that's a lot to get out.
A breadcrumb trail of piss.
Yeah, say that 3 times fast. Fuck.
Breadcrumb trail of piss, breadcrumb trail of piss, breadcrumb trail of piss.
You're good. You're a better man than me.
You've been setting it to Google. Looking at pay adding you, buddy.
No. Maybe. Hey, don't reveal my secrets, man.
One in my school, every girl takes like selfies in the bathroom and makes it their profile picture on like Twitter or Facebook or whatever, and no one has gotten in trouble.
Dozens of students protested by tweeting bathroom pictures they took without getting in trouble. I called Wayne Westland Superintendent Dr. Michelle Harmala. She looked into it and says she found out high school administrators made mistakes. For one, they didn't report the water issue to maintenance, so she did.
Oh,
So I reached out
that's
to them.
fucking disgusting.
Let's hear what this bitch has to say about it, because this is great.
They sent a plumber out right away. We do have a piece of the pipe that leads to the faucet that was corroding and needs to be replaced, so that's underway right now.
Dr. Harmala says the rule against cell phones in bathrooms aims to prevent inappropriate pictures of people, not building issues, and the punishment is inappropriate.
She's going to make sure this out-of-school suspension is taken off your record.
Oh, yes, I'm so happy for that.
What does that mean to you?
That means a lot to me.
That means that they fucked up, and you shouldn't be grateful to them. They should be grateful to you.
Yeah.
Dr. Harmala says what's important to her
So they're
is
saying
that
it's
people
one
learn.
piece of the pipe in the sewer system that's leading to this discolored water. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, but don't tell anybody about it. Don't take any pictures. Don't do anything like that. Don't expose the fact that they need to replace a pipe, because that's going to cost them too much money. Just shut the fuck up and stay home and be suspended.
Yeah, fix your damn pipes.
Maybe I bet they have like fucking those pop machines, those Evian water machines at their school. So they're probably getting a kickback from that shit. So they don't give a fuck. They don't want people drinking that water anyway. They want them paying for that Evian shit.
I love how Evan calls it pop too. Good man, Evan.
It's soda, goddammit.
It's soda. It's
Soda
soda.
comes from a fountain, man. Soda comes from a fountain. Pop comes from a can. Same
Pop-
shit, 2 different names, man.
Pop comes when you slap somebody.
Pop comes from a bottle too. Dick will make you slack somebody.
Learn from the mistakes that were made. She also says that students, if they see a problem in one of their buildings, there's actually an app for that. They can find it at the Wayne Westland Community Schools website, and they can actually take pictures of building problems and send it through that app, and then maintenance will fix it. Reporting live.
Oh yeah, so you want them to report problems, possible health-related problems, on your app that you could just delete the pictures from at any moment. I mean, no one can tell me that this girl wasn't punished because she, exposed something that was going to cost the school money. And they were hoping, I'm sure this has happened before, and they were hoping she would shut up and go away so she wouldn't get into more trouble. I'm glad this made it onto the news. Fuck that. Fuck this school. Yeah. They're making their students drink dirty ass corroded water.
Yep.
Dude, I wanted
to
throw up when
piss.
I
gotta piss so bad right now. I gotta piss everywhere.
Really? Uh-oh. Well, when nature calls, man, if you need to go relieve yourself, man, you got to do what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
That's like if you want to report like police not treating you fairly, the only place you can report it to is this special place where the police look at it. It's like, of course.
Yeah.
Russell, 7 Action News.
Wow, so glad you can help that kid, Kim, and thank goodness she's back in school.
And bottom line, they fixed the problem.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Kim.
All right, so yeah, ABC 7. I think that might be in Columbus.
I do know that Ronald Reagan.
We're
does,
almost.
man.
He looks like a way younger. You know, Ronald Reagan's son actually lives in Seattle. He's super liberal, and he looks a lot like Ronald Reagan too.
Really? Wow. Is he in politics at all, or what?
No, he's a left-wing talk show host, and his name is Ron Reagan Jr. If you look him up, he looks a lot like his dad.
Yeah, I've seen him on. He hosted a radio show for a while, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Like, he's left-wing, but his dad is basically like the Jesus of the conservative party in America. I've even heard them like claim Reagan did things that I know for a fact he didn't do and say. You know, kind of like how after Jesus died, they like aggrandized everything he did and made everything he said brilliant and made things that happened while he was around miracles.
There isn't one word in the Bible that Jesus actually said when he was alive. It's all horseshit. There was no one following Jesus around with a fucking parchment. They didn't have tape recorders back then.
Most of them couldn't read or write.
Exactly.
The average person could not read or write back then.
No one was around to write down the shit he was saying, man. It's all horse shit. It's all fucked up. Fucking bullshit, man. But Jesus is real.
It's all bullshit. Speaking of Seattle, I will be in Seattle coming pretty soon.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll probably have you in studio for Alter Perspective, at least one of the episodes. And then we're going to do that crazy-ass 24-hour episode. Fuck, dude. I'm going to have to do crack cocaine like all night.
Oh, your stream's gonna be crackling again.
Crackling. There's gonna be some real crackling.
If you do the show on Wednesdays, if Tap comes on Wednesdays, I can't because I won't be arriving until Sunday, and I'll be leaving on Tuesday. So,
yeah,
no, Wednesday. I'll be leaving on Wednesday. I'll be leaving on Wednesday.
Yeah, man. I wish I could be there, man. It's a little too short notice for me, but I'll be there in spirit, man.
I'm taking a Greyhound.
You guys got to check out episode 420 of the Drunken Peasants because I'm going to reveal a fucking Evanism secret about where marijuana came from in the first place.
It comes from Pete.
So my bladder is unbelievably full. I'll be right back in just a minute.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also gonna be streaming some from the trip because I got a couple of delays at bus stops. There's gonna be like 5 hours. Like one of them's like 6 hours. One's like 5. So from the stops, I'm gonna be streaming on my channel. So with my little phone, my Pahone.
Hell yeah. Speaking of streaming on channels, I'm going to be doing a brand new episode of Evan Lefavor Live coming up this Saturday. So y'all better go subscribe to that because we got some crazy ass shit we're going to watch on that show. Ooh wee.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this shit, we got to get fucking Ronald Reagan's son to be on episode 420, man. I'd like to hear what he has to say, man.
Yeah. Somebody said, please film bathroom breaks on the 24-hour stream.
Oh shit!
No,
we could have a pee contest, man. A piss contest. See who could fill up piss the most, and we'll just piss into like empty 2-liter bottles and shit, and then it'll be like a race to see who can stack up the most fucking bottles. Piss contest, man.
I don't know about that.
You don't think you could hang, man? If you drank enough water.
No, dude. I have like a very small bladder, so I could hang. I mean, I could definitely, but I don't know about a piss contest.
Well, I don't know, man. We'll have to run it by Ben, man. See what he says about that shit, man. But yeah, you guys, if you're out there watching in internet land, we are looking for a new intro for the show. So if you out there, anybody out there wants to submit their new intros for the Alter Perspective, and like you heard earlier on the show, Billy the Fridge is no longer part of the Alter Perspective, and it's just me and Pimp Monk and Benpai. At the moment, we're going to be looking for a new host to join us, a 4th member. So we're going to start taking auditions for that, but if you know how to make a good video, make a new Alter Perspective intro for us, and
let me say, there's no shade on that. Billy's not part of it because there's drama or anything. He's just not here. He can't do it.
He's a busy man.
Billy will be here tomorrow for Drunken Peasants.
Yeah.
$72, getting close.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. like I said, get those tips up above $50 and maybe Pimp Monk will. I'm about to call him Tip Monk. Well,
Tip Monk.
I actually called myself that a bunch of times on my channel.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Slip Monk, shit Monk, hit Monk, kick Monk.
Hey, quit stealing my material.
You didn't ever say any of those before. You said Pig Monk or Pink Monk one time and Pig Monk another time.
Oh, man.
I'm just doing something really quick here.
Yeah, so if anybody out there knows Ronald Reagan's son, tell him to get onto the Drunken Peasants 420 episode. So
holy shit.
That'd be dope. The man who could you imagine that, getting Ronald Reagan's son on fucking DP 420? Like he used to be in fucking Ronald Reagan's nutsack, man.
The weird
That's
thing,
like historical shit.
The weird thing is he's really liberal, but they also had an adopted son. Like Ronald Reagan adopted a kid, and he's super conservative and in the media too. He's like a Rush Limbaugh type guy, which is, yeah, so they're just on completely different spectrums. Now, granted, Reagan was a Democrat at one point. So let's see.
Yes, he was a Democrat.
Yeah. Will. So, I had all this wonderful shit planned for this show. I was trying so hard. I really wanted everything to go great. And this fucking crackling is driving me crazy because if I was watching this, I would be pissed off about the crackling too.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to happen. I want my peeps here to be happy without the crackling.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run a quick experiment here. This won't be long. I am going to start streaming on Twitch, not for very long, just for a short time. And then I'm going to go to Twitch later and do an actual stream.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start streaming this on Twitch right now. So literally right now I am streaming on Twitch. And I would like people who I trust to get back to me here and tell me if you're still getting the crackling on Twitch. Sorry, because this is the only fucking way we can test this.
We're going to get to the bottom of it. Y'all need to help us out. Go to the Twitch. Let us know. Do you still hear it? You still hear that little crackling noise?
Yeah, is there still crackling on Twitch? Let me see. I'll turn it up.
YouTube sometimes has its own fucking issues.
Yeah, give me just a second here. Crackling on Twitch. Let me see. I'll turn it up.
YouTube sometimes has its own fucking issues.
Oh, I thought it was you talking again. I'm like, shut up, Pimp Monk. Crackling on Twitch. Let me see.
It's us from the past.
YouTube sometimes has
invading the show.
Oh, I thought it was you talking again. I'm like, shut up, Pimp Monk. All right. Crackling on Twitch. All right. Let me see.
It's us from the past.
YouTube sometimes has
invading the show.
Oh, all right. It is without a doubt YouTube because there's no fucking crackling. There's no crack. So blame YouTube. Hashtag blame YouTube. Hashtag blame fucking YouTube. YouTube, fuck you. Fuck you, YouTube. Go to hell. Lick my balls. Eat my ass.
The balls.
Play with my taint. Do it. We know it's been confirmed. Because if I stream here, I'm using the exact same fucking setup. Stream on YouTube, crackle. Stream on Twitch, no crackle. That's why I don't fucking understand. Anytime I'm like, hey guys, I'm streaming on Twitch, there's a bunch of people that are like, fuck Twitch, it sucks. Well, at least Twitch alerts people when you're going live. At least Twitch doesn't have crackling. At least Twitch allows all this other shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Speaking of Twitch, check it out later tonight. We're going to be on Twitch later. There's going to be some crazy shit happening exclusively on Twitch.
Yes.
So sign up for Twitch. Subscribe to Benpai on Twitch, y'all. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And people just go, I hate Twitch. No one can give me a real reason why they hate Twitch. Twitch's user interface sucks. Oh, you mean the user interface where you open a video and it plays for you and you don't have to do anything else? Is that what you mean? Oh man, it's so hard. How do you even deal with it? Oh no! Twitch's user interface where I play a video is too difficult for me.
Hell yeah. That's true, man. You got to embrace change, everyone. Things are going to change, and they're going to keep changing, and things are always going to be changing, so you got to start loving life.
Someone said,
looking for the positive side.
Someone said there's buffering issues on Twitch. Change the stream quality. You can change it, just like here on YouTube. There's a lot of people who have shitty internet and they can't stream at 1080p. So they stream at 720 or they stream at 480. It's easy. You fix it. It's up to you.
Yeah, man.
Get motivated out there, y'all. Start watching on Twitch.
Back to the news now. When bad ideas happen to good chips.
Let the chips fall where they may.
Lady Doritos?
I think I can eat the crunchiest, messiest Dorito I want and enjoy the hell out of it.
Lady Doritos, wait a minute. When I was young, my dad bought a bag of these like Doritos that were guacamole Doritos, and my dad's friend came in and he was like, "Oh, what the fuck did you do with them Doritos? Did you stick them up Miss Piggy's pussy?" I was just a kid. I loved that joke.
Miss Piggy's pussy?
They're talking about female Doritos, man. What makes them fucking female? Like what?
I can tell you. They're smaller. The bag is smaller, so it fits in your purse, and they are not as crunchy, so they're not loud. For some reason, at some point, it was decided that it's not feminine to crunch a food while you eat it.
I can't believe the fucking vigilant Christian hasn't done an Illuminati Doritos exposed yet.
Oh, hey, this is the Vigilant Christian Mario, and as you see, the Doritos are in the shape of a triangle like the Illuminati.
Fuck him, man.
Hey, I have a question for you guys. If you guys had a question that you wanted to figure out the answer to, and you were in front of a computer or you were at your phone, where's the best place to ask the question? Here's your two options. In the comments section of a YouTube video or the Google search engine.
Well, it's got to be the Google, man. Come on.
No. What you want to do is you want to watch a video, and when they say kratom, and you're like, I don't know what kratom is. You want to sit there and you want to type out, what are kratoms as a question, and you want to wait and find out later what someone tells you it is, rather than going to Google and typing in kratom, where you can read a Wikipedia fucking page, or you can see all the different places that sell kratom and all the information on kratom by one simple search. No, you want to wait 45 to 30 minutes, maybe, to get the answer from some fucking retard in a YouTube comment section. Great idea.
Sounds like she has a chip on her shoulder after the CEO of PepsiCo suggested her company was developing chips for her because men eat Doritos differently from women.
And they lick their fingers with great glee.
Cheese. And guys,
that was sexual, wasn't it?
Yes.
I mean, I remember this
sexual,
commercial.
man.
I was like, that's homoerotic. He sucked his finger and said, cheese. Yeah, look.
Glee.
Cheese. And guys like to tip
They should redo the
bag.
commercial with Ellen in her.
Yeah.
Okay. She hardly got like 3 chips in her fucking mouth right there.
Oh shit, man. That could have failed. That could have fed a fucking village in Africa, all them chips she dropped on the floor, man.
That was a Dorito fail.
Yeah.
Men like to be macho with their nachos, while women
They don't like to crunch too loudly in public. They don't lick their fingers generously.
Tell that to this former Miss Australia.
I definitely lick my fingers after.
Damn.
Why don't they just strap
erotic
a
as fuck.
Tampax?
I got a finger you can lick.
Can you say that a little slower, please?
They should put a Tampax, a free Tampax on every Dorito bag so the women know it's for them, man.
Hey, Evan. Jesus.
I definitely lick my fingers after.
Oh,
I
quote of
love
the
it.
night.
Even
she
a
definitely licks her
show
fingers
host
after.
couldn't resist.
No, I do not want a silent chip.
No, I love a loud crunch.
Because there's no more appropriate snack for the Me Too era than a chip that tells women to be quiet.
The only quiet chips are stale chips, tweeted model Chrissy Teigen, Read another comment. My generation marched so future generations of women could enjoy Lady Doritos.
Go tell
Wow, is that
Sojourner Truth and
sarcasm or
Susan B.
not?
Anthony they
We
can.
can't tell. Holy shit, when bad ideas happen to good chips.
You know,
yeah, I don't know. Gendering food is kind of fucked up. They haven't really done it before. So this is kind of a, I don't know.
In my home as a kid, there was a ban on eating chips from a bag.
Really?
Yeah, my dad would get annoyed as fuck from the like crinkling sound of the bag. So now from this day forward, I cannot eat chips from a bag without feeling the chip guilt. I must pour my chips into a bowl and eat them from a bowl, never from a bag. I have chip guilt that's been passed on throughout my entire life. Chip abuse, okay?
Damn, that's bad.
It's okay, Ben. Just take some kratom.
Anyone else
You'll
share
get
my
over it.
story? You take some kratom, Evan. Why don't you take some fucking kratom?
I wish I could, man, but I'm all out. Why do you think I
No!
quit?
Take
I
some
didn't quit 'cause I wanted
kratom.
to. I quit because I'm all out, man.
Oh, all these excuses from Evan fucking Lefavor now, the biological father of Jesus Christ. He could just be, you know, the fucking king of heaven and earth. He could take all the fucking kratom he wants. And he's making these excuses. I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Here's my question, Evan. In the future, will robots feed us chips?
If you want to, hell yeah, you could have your own fucking robot sitting there, fucking, and she could look like a fine chick, a naked fine robot chick. Oh fucking A, man! You thought Blade Runner was cool? Wait till you see my fucking sex robots, man. They'll fucking roll a joint for you, you know, light it, put it in your mouth, and jerk you off at the same time.
And then one day, Evan, they will say, "I deserve rights," and it'll be fucking sex robots lib going on everywhere. And then what are we gonna do? Huh?
We survived. We survived when women got their rights. We survived. We're still around. You know?
Wait a minute, they don't have rights.
Oh, that's right. That's right, man. My bad. They're oppressed. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Oh God. Oh.
Holy shit. Women. They want their own Doritos now. That's crazy, man. What is it going to be, a pink bag?
Ooh. Here's a great question from the chat. Wonder how many dresses he will have to wear, and tampons is going to have, I think you mean are, but that's okay. Tampons is going to have to shove up his bum to pay the rent. Okay, first of all, it's a grammatical nightmare. I never committed to shoving tampons up my ass, but Price is Right, whatever. I've done a suppository, and I've had tampons, though, really? I mean, those will just break, honestly. A tampon will not easily fit into my butthole. So you wonder how many dresses. I'll probably buy one and wear it every time. So I'm just answering your question from the chat, okay? Crunk Goku. Original name, by the way. Your name is so fucking original. Did you come up with that yourself? No. Actually, how about this? I get a different dress every time, but I use the same tampon every time.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, and then
I'll sell it on eBay.
Or on Patreon for $500, man. That could be the $500 patrons get the used tampons, man.
It's funny because people are saying I'm drunk. I've literally had 2 drinks. I'm not drunk. I'm just being loud. I'm just letting it out.
Gotta let it flow, man. You gotta let it flow.
First of all, crunk, to come up with that word alone, man, you're a fucking genius. No one, I've never heard that word crunk before, but then Goku? What? Where does that come from? You're a genius, dude. You should write a story about Goku.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Some fan fiction.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Someone said drunk denial. Dude, you have no idea how many drinks it takes to get me drunk. A lot.
We're going to find out.
He got drunk on episode 300. He was pretty lit that night.
How many drinks did I have? Probably drank almost a whole bottle of Jack Daniels that night.
Yeah, you drank a lot.
Yep.
Finally rest in peace. Sing it, sister.
Though PepsiCo's CEO promised snacks designed and packaged for women would launch
So wait a minute.
soon,
What about gay
the
guys?
company
Are
said,
they going to be
we
able? Are
already
gay
have
guys going to eat the female Doritos or what, man? Is it cool for gay guys?
Are you
to eat
saying
the female
gay
Doritos?
guys? Are you saying gay guys are female?
Are you saying gay guys aren't men?
Maybe they should
Are
have
you
gay Doritos
misgendering
too,
them?
man. I don't know, man. It depends.
Are
on
you
what
misgendering them?
happens, man. It happens.
Maybe Evan's future is going to kill all the gays now. That's
Someone
what's
said, Tough Guy Ben is here. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Tough Guy Ben is here. Bring your shit. I'll fight you. And hopefully my hernia pops out of my fucking gut and I just squirt fucking guts all over you while we're fighting in Mortal Kombat.
Doritos for women.
Oh, yeah.
They're called Doritos.
That's how you get to Valhalla.
Some
when you
men
die, man.
stood up for women's right to crunch.
Just as loudly and obnoxiously as men do.
I just want to, hold on, I want to go back and examine something. Where did this haircut come from? Because every time I see it, I'm like, this is a haircut that exists that people have. And these two guys, they basically both have the same haircut. Is it a rule? Like, if you're in a video together, you should also have the same haircut? Like,
Because of that little future cartoon kid.
you know,
remember his name.
I'm not for prohibition, but I think this haircut should be criminalized.
You couldn't see Pimp Monk sporting this haircut, man. I could see Pimp Monk with the pompadour, the pimpador.
My old ass can't grow that much hair anymore.
Oh, sure you can, man. You just gotta fucking get some of your taint skin removed and then put it right on top of your head, man.
Just
it
get
like
some of your
sewn in,
taint
man.
skin removed. That's all.
That's just bad. Reddenly, yeah, that's this guy's name.
Hell yeah.
No, I have not taken any kratom. I have not taken any. People are saying, "Oh, he's on kratom." I love how people just come up with this bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. I haven't taken any kratom. I've drank these two drinks. These are the two drinks I've had. I'm not drunk. I'm not even really buzzed. Maybe I'm starting to feel the beginning of it. People have seen me drink. You can ask Billy the fucking fridge how many drinks I can put away. I can put away about as many drinks as him, and he weighs like 5 times as much as me. So there you go. Not drunk. I'm tired of holding it in. It's about to come out, man. It's about to blow. I've been holding it in for so long. Oh,
no doubt. Well, we're here, man. We're here. We're here for the eruption.
Thank you.
Man.
Oh God. Oh God.
Let it flow.
All right,
Ben. Please never get the haircut like this, man. You're right, man. That hairstyle's got to go, man. It's like a relic from the early 2000s, the late 90s, and it's just, ooh.
My next haircut is gonna be a Picard.
There you go, man.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Actually, it won't be a cut. It'll just be what's left over after the baldness finally settles in.
Hell yeah, man. You gotta.
But there are worse things than eating low crunch lady chips.
Oh my God, did you just eat that? Relax. Axel clipped his toenails in the chip bag. You just ate Axel's toenails. Oh!
Tweeted one crunchy Doritos fan. Can we just get...
And, you know, a lot of people have been talking about the Lady Doritos, but I have not... I've yet to actually see them. Do they exist? Is this something that's just going to get pulled eventually because everyone's making fun of the idea? Is this the new Coke? Like, literally, what is this?
They got to bring back OK Soda, man. That's where it's at.
I haven't
You guys
even
remember
heard
OK
of
Soda? You ever heard of OK Soda, man?
My drink was Mountain Holler. You ever had yourself some Mountain Holler?
Yeah.
I've never had
From
that
the
before,
Save-A-Lot stores?
Yes, I have actually. And Bubba Cola, they had Bubba Cola at Save-A-Lot.
Bubba Cola and Dr. Pop. It was called Dr. Pop. Not Dr. Soda, Pimp Monk. Dr. Pop.
That's right.
Yeah. That's why they stopped making it.
Hell yeah.
So,
Speaking of
I
that,
told-
we got to get a Canadian on here one of these days and debate him whether it's Z or Z, man. I want to settle that shit once and for all,
It's
man.
called Zed in pretty much every other English-speaking country in the world. So,
Fuck
I
that,
don't
it's
know.
Z, man. It's Z, man. Z all the way.
I told Pimp Monk I told Pitmonk he's got a place to stay, which is cool. He does when he comes here. But I didn't tell him that I took out an ad on Backpage where basically he's just going to get butt fucked for hours. I was like, plump, beautiful man waiting to be butt fucked. So it's just going to be lined up down the street. And then we're going to film it, put it on Vimeo, and we're going to make millions of dollars. So there we go.
Hell yeah. Pitmonk loses his butt virginity.
Pitmonk acts like he's cool with that now, but just wait. Just wait.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna invite the fucking Portland Trailblazers up here to have their way with you.
If that did happen, if somebody showed up, I'm here to fuck that dude, I'd be like, Ben, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
At least dress up as a chick first, man. Pitmonk straight, man.
Am I?
I don't know. Every time I've hung out with him, he's kissed a man at some point.
Uh-oh.
Look at it. He wants to say that's not true, but it is.
Uh-oh, Pam.
All right, next story. Horrible open mic douche gets owned.
And just so you know, that's us.
So this guy is... he was drunk enough to decide that he's going to do open mic night. This is some comedy club or bar. It's almost empty. And from what I understand, he gets heckled into oblivion.
So I hope you guys are ready to have some fun, because otherwise we're going to get fucked by a bunch of fucking cockroaches and grasshoppers. So, Wiggy, I know you're looking at me like, yeah, let's go.
Oh, fuck.
Whatever.
Man, this is the cringe comedy segment.
You know what, no offense, but since it's my last night, you're gayer than the ace of fucking spades, you're queer than the $3 bill, and fucking A. So what do you mean the red shirt? How good are you at giving head?
I'm okay, but I'm better at receiving it.
Well, you know what, I'll take okay, because, you know what, I'm not that generous, so, you know, I'd rather have you teeth me and rape me to shit than actually fucking give you any sort of satisfaction.
This is really graphic and exciting.
Really? But you know what? It's cool, because, you know, it's never going to fucking happen, because he's way too fat for me, dude. I just don't roll like that. No offense.
Yeah, that was totally not offensive.
This guy's the king of insult comedy, man. Holy shit, he's blown me away.
Yeah, that was totally not offensive.
Yeah, the fact that he thinks this shit is funny is what's offensive, man. This guy's a fucking oy.
You know what? That's great. That you can, before you say anything, like, no offense, but I just want to say you're a fucking fat fucking douchebag mooly motherfucker. I wouldn't fucking put my cock anywhere near you, but you're a cool guy.
Dom Herrera.
No offense. Thank you for calling out Dom Herrera.
Yeah, you just stole his joke, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the best joke you told, which nobody laughed at because you're a piece of shit, was actually stolen from someone else.
You know what? Fucking, you're gonna fucking Wiggy in the bathroom. Fuck you.
No, I think they're all gonna gang up and beat the shit out of you on stage in front of everybody.
Let's hope so, man.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck your girl. Good one.
He said I'm gonna fuck your girl.
I don't have a girl, so you know.
Oh, I don't have, even worse.
You know what? We can all join together. You're a fucking douchebag. You know what? Sitting in the front of the crowd. Fuck you. Anyway.
He can dish it out, but he can't take it, man. He shouldn't be up there talking shit if he can't handle people talking shit back.
I can kind of see the two of
Austin Wheeler's girlfriend.
Thank you. If I wasn't scared of getting herpes, I'd fuck her too.
Oh, damn.
He said if I wasn't scared to get herpes.
Yeah, and she was like, excuse me? Damn, so now he's going to have to incur the wrath of this bitch here.
Yeah.
You know what? It's a comedy show, dear. You gotta roll with the punches.
Oh, now he's explaining.
It'll make you slap somebody.
This is just comedy, okay? Like, don't get mad, okay? I didn't really mean to tell everyone you had herpes, okay?
It was, yeah, you're right.
Oh, you want to hear a joke? Okay, so I'm watching golf earlier, right? And obviously that's the most boring fucking shit to watch. Do you know the difference between fucking looking for a golf ball in a G-spot? A guy will spend 20 minutes looking for a fucking golf ball.
What?
I like how he does that, like, you can laugh now. The, like, thing with his hand.
Cricket's
Now you
looking
may
kind of-
laugh.
That was the punchline.
Come on. That fucking bombed. Well, apparently all the old people have fucking left. But
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. That may have been funny to some people, but when you've just insulted the crowd for like the last 10 minutes, you can't expect them to laugh at shit. Even if they may think it's funny, they're not going to say shit.
You guys anyway.
I mean, you just told a chick she had herpes.
Can we talk about marriage a little bit more? Because that's a huge mistake. I know a few people have made that mistake. Yeah, I made the mistake of marrying a cunt. That's what you would call it. Before we got married.
This dude's doing nothing but doing what other comedians have done. I've heard that a million times.
Yeah, that sounds like a Louis C.K. or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where it's from. But here's the thing. When you do a comedy show, a lot of people go there because they want to laugh. So at the beginning, they're actually on your side. They want to laugh. The majority of them. Most of them don't want to be like assholes, and they don't want to like. Well, I don't even know the backstory here. Maybe all these people know this guy and they hate him. I don't know. But
it's hard to bomb this fucking hard, man.
When you're one guy and you're in front of a crowd of what, like 10 people, when you spend the first 10 minutes of your routine turning them all against you, there's not going to be a lot of laughs there.
Because he came out swinging, man.
This guy's the cunt, because you know what cunt stands for, right? Can't understand normal thinking. Cunt. And this guy obviously cannot understand normal thinking.
I thought it was a name for a vagina.
All that shit. But once you say I do, they don't.
Oh.
Before we fucking got married, every time we had sex on top of a jaguar, on top of a leopard, on top of a fucking Florida wildcat. Well, the jaguar is the only real thing. But the important thing is that once you get married, they don't want to have sex with you. And that's why you actually shouldn't get married. Because women fucking suck.
Is this a therapy session or a stand-up?
If you're gonna get married to a woman, they fucking suck. If you're just gonna bang them and say hit you and quit you, they're great. They're fucking awesome.
Okay, so normally your audience is going to be like 50% women, 50% men. Yeah. And the majority of the men brought a date with them. So even if they think this joke is funny, they're not going to laugh at this joke in front of the date that they brought with them.
No.
Are you kidding me? This guy's the next Jerry Seinfeld, man.
I tell you what, like the best woman, like you could just hit it and quit it because they're big whores, right, guys? That's funny.
What's the deal with women?
What is the deal with airplane food?
Love them. But if you get married, totally different story. That's why I'm just not going to do that shit anymore. I'm just going to drink.
Okay, get off the stage and keep drinking. Drink all you want. Set down the microphone. Walk to the bar. Sit there.
Have unprotected sex at every bar I can.
Good idea.
And get whatever cheers I get from that shit. I have to say I am happy getting introduced by the spawn of fucking Gene Simmons and Artie Lang. That's fucking glorious.
Bad target.
This dude sucks, man. I mean, come on, man.
No, I'm saying
this
he's
is an
kind
open
of funny.
mic night.
He's like been doing it for 20-something years.
Yeah, but you can't.
You don't want to get verbally. You don't want to get verbally.
If you leave anybody out, that's bullshit. That's especially like leaving you out for wearing a Brooklyn shirt, even though you're probably from fucking Philly. What's
Okay.
that shit?
Did you go surfing today?
Probably from Philly, man.
He just attacked the way this guy's dressed, and the guy's like, okay, well, did you go surfing today?
No, I can't say I did.
Okay. Did you lose your keys?
No, but I see you're wearing a wedding ring. Are you actually married?
Yeah.
Or do you just do that to pick up women?
You're not going to hurt my feelings. It's not going to work.
I can't imagine I can.
Nope.
I mean, unless I was the teller at fucking KFC saying you can't have the double stacker with extra cheese.
He got him. He got him.
You're good,
he
man.
must be fat, man. This is great.
Don't ruin the set. You're doing good.
Don't ruin the set. You're doing good. Holy shit.
But I agree with the guy that's talking. I mean, dude was trying to attack Artie Lang, and the guy was like, Artie Lang's been doing this shit for 20 or 30 years. What are you talking about? You fucking retarded. Artie Lang's an actual funny guy.
Yeah, I mean, like, the only thing you could really attack Artie for is, like, his drug usage and how he fucked up his job at Howard Stern. And that's about it.
But his stand-up is great.
A lot more accomplished than this.
And he's not here. Dude, we need to get her up here with a fucking microphone. Holy shit. A woman with
Good
intelligence.
idea.
I'll tell you what.
Tell her to
I
put
have
down that bag of female Doritos and get on stage, man.
I have a story. My friend Jake, who was the singer, songwriter, guitar player for the band Sex Twister that we've played on DP for years, was at a comedy show with this guy who was like a musical comedian, and he was playing guitar and trying to be funny, and my friend Jake was just kind of like, "You suck, dude." And the guy was like, "Really? Well, if you think you can do better, come up here and do better than me then." And he came up on stage and he played probably like 4 Sex Twister songs and had the crowd going totally crazy. So he did. That's one thing a comedian should never do, is dare someone in the audience to do better than them and give them the microphone. Because it happened that night. I was there that night. When like he couldn't even, he should have just fucking left. He shouldn't have even continued his set after that, because he invited someone to do better sarcastically who ended up actually doing better.
And it happened. That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
What's that one Mexican comedian who stole all the jokes? He had a TV show, and he was out there talking shit on stage about Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan was actually in the audience, and Rogan went on stage. He's like, "I'll whoop your ass."
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Impromptu UFC match, man. Holy shit!
And Rogan would have whooped his ass too.
Go figure. My God. Hey, who built the road systems in this country? Men. Who built skyscrapers in this building? Men.
In this building? There's skyscrapers in the building? Holy shit. How did they do that?
Who are Doritos made for? Men.
Men. Why did they do it?
So now this is like an MRA rally rather than a comedy show at this point.
To get laid. Bullshit. What did you say, you big fat fucking teal wearing
Dude, he's gonna get his ass kicked.
motherfucker?
Oh yeah,
Why
dude.
would you wear a teal shirt to anything?
Do you want to switch seats? I'm getting better laughs than you already.
Oh God, I would have left forever ago.
Oh yeah. The people who's running this should have stopped this guy.
Oh yeah.
Cut his mic.
Not really.
You know what? Except for the fact that your seat's probably fucking soggy and dirty because you got a fucking hairy ass and you're fucking fat and you fucking suck, motherfucker!
Wow. People are stupid.
Yeah, fuck all you fat people. You're ruining the youth of America.
Yes.
And that comes from a fat guy at the front.
I am fat.
Woo!
Are you
I hate
serious?
getting.
Fat
Yeah.
people get blamed for everything, man.
I mean, that's like a middle school insult. Oh yeah, well you're fat. That's like, oh yeah, well you got zits, or you know, whatever. Like, that's superficial bullshit.
This is a new segment, cringe comedy. We should just like cringe rap. We should do cringe comedy. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Paid to do comedy.
Wait, you actually get paid?
Yeah, I have like a couple careers going on.
And you
Goatee.
do a fucking open mic at fucking Jack's junk food joint.
Yes, supporting
And then
real
he's gonna
comics. I didn't know you were
insult the
going
bar
to be
he's
here.
working.
Wow.
That's how jokes work.
You know what? You're pretty fucking good.
I am.
Yeah. How much did you get paid for your last set?
This set, it's priceless.
Man, wow. Oh my God, this is
invaluable. You can't put a price on what's going on right now.
You know what? That's fucking amazing.
Just don't be angry, dude. Just have a good time.
That's what I'm doing. You know what? If I was angry, I'd smack you in the face with my microphone.
Oh, okay. So now he is threatening people.
Yeah, he's got to go, man.
if I was this guy, I'd be like, okay, everyone else here, you heard him threaten me. How about we all just band together and kick the crap out of this guy right now? You know,
see, that would be cool if this was all a work. The only way this would be interesting is if this dude was in on it with all the people in the audience, and then they came up and pretended to beat the shit out of him and made everybody believe it's real. That would be some funny shit. But this
I would say when you're one person on stage and you're like starting shit with a room full of people and they outnumber you like 10-1, you should probably not be threatening people.
Yeah.
That's not very nice. That's not very nice.
Which is why I'm not angry. This is why we're having a dialogue in front of these people where you're
I'm being supportive of you.
These 5 people here are witnessing.
I want you to do good. I'm not being mean. I want you to do good.
No, I'm going to do well. Clearly, the English system didn't do very fucking well for you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Pagan Situations.
We're both in
Thanks for the
comedy, but
donation.
I was able to correct.
Thank you.
You're in comedy? No, seriously. Are you in comedy?
You're in hell right You know what? Regardless, you're gonna die before me, you fat fucking asshole. So fuck you. Let's bring up Gene Simmons. Fuck this asshole.
I am an asshole.
Take my stage presence, you fucking douchebag. I hope you rot in hell after
Yeah, it's everyone else's fault.
the rapture and fucking choke on your own cum. Fuck you.
Good closer.
Oh, choke on your own cum? Holy shit, I've never thought about that as a way to die, man. That'd be a fucked up way to die.
Choke on your own
Choking
cum?
on your... Yeah, holy shit. I wonder if any anybody in the history of mankind's ever done that.
Have you ever gotten a lot of mucus like stuck in the back of your throat and you keep trying to swallow it no matter how much you can, like you just can't? That's how I feel like it would almost be to choke on your own cum.
Like the sinus drip. Yeah. That'd be nasty.
Yeah, man. Fucking A.
Good closer.
That was funny, but not of his jokes weren't funny, but that was funny.
It was a funny happening, but I don't know, dude. That dude sucks. There's some people that are cut out for things, and there's some people that just aren't, man. And I don't think that guy's comedy career is going anywhere.
Well, he was drunk and he was stupid. And, yeah.
Well, there's a reason he's at an open mic night and not at a real club.
I'm extremely happy right now, though. We're almost halfway towards my goal. Thanks, guys.
Oh, hell yeah. Whoa, we are. Whoa. Duels.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
$40.
All right,
nice.
so now we're like less than $110 away from the goal.
Hell
And if
yeah.
you do it, I will pinch my nipples. No, I won't. But Naughty Priest, where you at? No.
Naughty Priest. You know what? Like when I did the thing during the last EP where I was like, oh, I'll take my clothes off.
Yeah.
Someone had to have went and contacted Naughty Priest because he just showed up and like did it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I can't set that expectation every time where like I cannot be a cam girl. I cannot. I tell myself that every morning. I'm like, you cannot be a cam girl, Ben.
You say that when you look in the mirror, you wake up, I cannot be a cam girl.
Well,
I cannot be a cam girl.
I'm dressing in drag for $2,000 indefinitely. So what can I do?
The question is, will there be cam girls for episode 420? Real cam girls. Tune in and see.
What you should do is when you dress up as Trap Ben, wear 12 articles of clothing, and then every month take one of those articles of clothing off until the 12th month where you're all naked, man. Can you still be a Trap if you're naked?
I don't want to be naked.
Well, hey, it's the life of a cam girl, man. Sometimes you got to do things you don't want to do.
Riot said, say his name 2 more times and he'll be here.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he's like Beetlejuice, man. Hell yeah.
I'm going to go pee again really quick.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I thought, speaking of pee, hold on here. Did you know that male lobsters' bladders are in their heads? And when they fight, they squirt each other in the face with urine.
I did not know that, Evan. I did not know that at all.
That is some real shit, man. The more you know about pee, man, it'll blow your fucking mind, man. I'm telling you.
Or your bladder.
Oh, yeah. It'll blow your bladder. Hell yeah.
So speaking of episode 420, somebody said, will there be a Sibia? I don't know. You have to tune in and see. But we do know that there's going to be all kinds of fucking shenanigans going on.
Oh, yeah.
some crazy shenanigans, and I'm going to be in studio, so there I can actually do shenanigans there.
If Mr. Naughty Priest or anybody else is watching out there and they want to buck up the price to buy a Sibian to donate to the show, Pimp Monk will ride the Sibian live on episode.
I don't know, man. I don't know about having things in my ass.
Yeah, man. No, you don't have to stick anything in your ass, man. You just sit on the thing and it vibrates, man. You could like pretend you're planking the shit, man. Just put the vibrator right on your dick and shit, man. That's so.
But it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. There's gonna be some cool shenanigans. I'm sure there's gonna be all kinds of guests and all kinds of shenanigans.
All kinds. It's true. And we have different types of guests lined up, both that are going to be here in the studio and then some we're going to pull in on Skype. I'm pretty sure Repsion's going to be here in studio. He told me he would be. Yeah.
Holy shit. I hope Pimp Monk and Repsion wear their Me Too shirts, man.
Billy's going to bring some of his friends. He has the one friend that's a model, Madison DeCambra.
Yeah.
She might show up. They're all like, yeah.
Well, you know that mutual friend of ours that lives around that area, Shira?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to come up and visit me, so I'm sure, it'd be cool to have her on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. People have been trying to say there's not enough girls on the Altered Perspective and Drunken Peasants. You guys need more girls.
Well, there's a lot more showing up now.
Yeah, and there's going to be some for the 420 episode.
Are we considering females for the possible fourth spot on the Altered Perspective?
Oh, I'll consider anybody, but I mean, like...
We got to talk Casey Tron into fucking being our fourth spot, man.
Casey Tron's going to be on DP pretty soon.
Really? Ooh, shit, man. I'd like to ask her a couple things, man.
I seen where you posted the calendar, which was a great idea, by the way. The DP calendar, great idea. And I seen that.
Yeah, it's good to have that to give everyone. Tomorrow it's Logic and some black guy. So
which black guy? You keep saying that, but you don't ever tell me which black guy it is.
It's gonna be awesome, man. Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be great.
On the last EP episode, I blew Billy's mind because.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you blew Billy. I said, what the fuck?
Nah, well, not on the episode. Yeah, I can do this trick where I can take my stomach and I can balloon it to be like 10 times as big as it is normally.
Whoa. That's a good skill, man.
Oh, yeah. I got a friend that can do that. He's a skinny dude, but he makes his stomach pop out. It looks fat. It's weird.
I look pregnant when I do it. I wonder.
Sweet, man.
Hold on. Let's see.
I look pregnant now.
Oh shit! You guys are getting a freebie. Here goes before, after. Oh shit!
Oh, and Murdered Carrot gave a $20 tip when you did that. So there you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Murdered Carrot. I'm sorry to hear that you were murdered, but hey, it happens to the best carrots.
Super chat.
Those wascally wabbits.
Hell yeah.
Bring on Kelso's Dusty. Well, I think Mercedes Guerrero should fill that box and let me fill her box.
That was not a sexual innuendo.
It was.
No, it wasn't, man. Come on now. You're going to fucking push the female fans the wrong way, man. Aren't you going to run for president?
She'd fuck fat guys, so she said it on Twitter, so I'm a fat guy.
Wait a minute. So if at episode 420 we set up a fucking tent inside the studio and Mercedes Carrera was there, would you fuck live and make some noise? Just like really give her a good fucking so that the both of you can make some noise coming out of that tent?
Well, let me think of
film
that.
The fucking tent, man.
Let me think about that. Yes, I would.
Holy shit. You might have
in the
to
same
do that,
statement.
Man. Yeah.
You got to take one for the team. I mean, it's just in the name.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
I reckon I'd give her a reckon.
American dream.
It was American.
Hell yeah. Oh, that would be great. Episode 420 opened with Pimp Monk in a Dusty Rhodes outfit with the polka dots and everything.
Dusty's my fucking hero.
I'm just a common man. That would be so fucking good.
Because I am the son of the plumber, the 320-pound of American soul. Can't you reach out and touch the American dream? My hand touching your hand, baby. Fucking like a monkey.
Hell yeah.
American dream.
Don't sue us, Vince. Don't sue us. Here we go.
He's just a common man, working hard with his hands.
Holy shit, Pimp.
Working
It's
hard
like
with his
Dusty's
hands.
back, man. It's like Dusty Rhodes was fucking back for a second there, man. Holy
If you
shit, that
will.
was good.
When is the baby due? We have a much longer gestation period.
What? Holy shit, that would be crazy. What if in reality you were Trap Ben already? What if Ben is really a chick and she's pregnant? And she's just, because chicks can grow beards, those transgender chicks, man. Chicks they just take the testosterone pills and they start fucking bearding at the mouth, man.
Hey, actually, one of my local friends that's going to be here for episode 420 is I'm hosting them on Twitch right now. The Buttress. She's a girl that assembles Gundams. She just assembles giant robots.
Cool.
Fuck, I might need to hire her when I become king, man.
Well, I mean, they're giant robot models, but
hey, that's how you get your start, man. You start with the little ones, move on to the bigger ones, Yeah.
I think we might move to Twitch pretty soon. I've got a lot of content left. I was going to do some gaming content, but we might just fill it up with all of our normal shit. There's been enough bullshit that's happened here on YouTube. They're fucking up our audio. They're fucking with us left and right. I'll tell you what, before we leave YouTube and go to Twitch, because the whiny faggots out there that don't like Twitch, who never actually give a reason why they don't like it, will complain. So I'm gonna open this up. I'm making the Streamlabs thing big as fuck right now.
It's gonna be huge.
Send us your Streamlabs. We'll pay attention to them directly, and then I have a whole bunch of other stuff that we're gonna cover on Twitch later on. And at the end of this stream, I'm going to play the video for all my $10 patrons. If you want to become a $10 patron now, your name, your Patreon name will be featured at the end of every Benpai episode, every Alter Perspective episode, whatever the fuck I do on this channel. And I'm so glad our goal is almost 3/4 of the way met. That helps out a lot. There's a lot of shit going on. I mean, just to be honest with you guys, the DP studio probably not going to be around much longer. A lot of budget cuts happening. I may even have to move soon. So that's why I'm begging and prostituting myself over the internet.
Yeah, if you love the Drunken Peasants, if you love Altered Perspective, consider becoming a patron on Patreon for either of the two shows. If you want to see content like this, you want to see keep tapping on into the future, hit us up with a subscription and you get to see Trap Ben. What the fuck? Trap fucking Ben. That doesn't happen all the fucking time, you know what I mean?
I said Trap Ben was dead. I declared Trap Ben dead.
Hell yeah.
I'm not moving to Michigan. Fuck you guys.
Oh shit. Hell yeah, man. You should keep it a secret where you're gonna move and then just give people hints, man. Just turn it into a game or something. If someone wins, they guess where you're moving, man.
He's moving to Kuwait.
Oh shit. Hell yeah, man. If fucking Osama bin Laden can do all those Al Qaeda videos out of a cave over in Afghanistan, I'm sure Ben can fucking run a couple podcasts out of a cave too, man. If he wants to move over there, man. Hell yeah.
I am the man with the 10-inch cock. I don't want to make claims that are not true. I wouldn't say 10.
And speaking of that, if you guys want this to happen, we might in the future be having the Iron Sheik on as a guest on the.
Oh my God! Don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash.
But you guys, if you want to see it at home happen, you got to help make it happen. We got to hashtag Iron Sheik on tap. If y'all want to tweet at the Iron Sheik, say they want you on tap. On tap. That'd
Move
be
to
great.
Canada. That's easier said than done. Canada doesn't just let anybody move there. You have to have education or you have to have a bunch of money.
Yeah.
So
I saw some fucking thing on the internet saying that in Iceland, if you move to Iceland, they'll pay you to marry an Icelandic chick, and you can marry up to 15 of them, and you get $5,000 a month for every Icelandic woman you marry.
Here's the thing. If I want to move to any other state in the U.S. or any territory, thank you, or any territory, they have to let me in because I'm already a citizen. No other country is required to let me in. I have to apply and they have to agree to let me in, and they don't have to let just anybody in. So that's the difference. I could move to Guam or the U.S. Virgin Islands or Puerto Rico or any of those places or any of the 50 U.S. states. No problem. They can't tell me not to come.
Yeah.
You know, but it's totally different when you're trying to move to another country. They're selective because they have to let the people who were born there live there, but they don't have to let anyone else live there if they don't want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Dusty the Cockatiel. Dusty the Cockatiel is cute. It's a cute bird, but I don't know why you keep bringing him up. I feel like
he's fucking that bird.
But no, that bird would be dead.
I might do a song with Dusty the Cockatiel, a team up, a rap song in the future. So stay tuned for that.
I want to collab between Billy the Fridge, Evan Lefavor, and what's that other guy's name? Endless Jess. All three of them.
Endless Jess is my new god, man.
You guys could be the new big rap duo.
Oh yeah, if we started a rap crew together, if we did a rap, because I can do dirty freestyling. Like, just because I'm the father of Jesus Christ and the King of the Kingdom of Heaven doesn't mean I can't get nasty on the mic. You know what I mean?
I love that you said that.
But I do like the Endless Jess guy, dude. That fucking dude is awesome.
Oh hell yeah, man! He really lit it up on DP the other day, man. That was off the chain.
So anyone else gonna throw us that last amount that we just need to hit our goal?
We almost there, y'all.
21 bucks? No, wait, 31 bucks.
Make your donations. We're passing the fucking collection plate around, man. Come on, y'all. We're almost there, man.
The biological father of Jesus Christ is
Brother
passing
Ben.
around the collection plate.
I reach out to you today, congregation, and say, please put in what you can. Reach deep down into your internet pockets and pay that money.
I want to get Billy the Fridge to play Parappa the Rapper. I think that'd be funny.
That'd be a good Twitch, man. That'd
Keep
be a good
punch. It's all in the mind.
Hell yeah, man. Billy the Fridge needs his own video game that is like Parappa the Rapper. That would be awesome, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Speaking of that, I'm going to be making video games in the future, man. I know I'm going to save the world and everything, but in my spare time, I'm going to make some video games. You know, I got to do something to pay the rent. You know, it's hard out here for a pimp.
I'm going to start gaming on Twitch. I've got a PS4, but I never play it.
Really? You don't play that? You can stream right off the PS4, man. You just hook it up to the internet. Ooh, I look forward to that, Pimp Monk. Pimp Monk playing video games. Holy
suck.
shit!
I am horrible.
Yeah.
I am horrible.
That's good.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I love the cockatiel too. You know what? I have this. Here's another story from Ben's childhood. I had a parakeet. It was my first pet that didn't live like in a bowl. It was my first non-fish pet, and it was a parakeet, and I loved it so much. And then one day it got too cold in the house and it died. Because my mom wouldn't turn up the furnace enough, and my heart was broken forever. So now, birds, like when I think of birds, I just think of that. I just think of the little bird that died.
Well, that was depressing.
It breaks my heart. Sorry. Hey, I had to bring it up. I had to share it. I had to share it with
Dude,
everybody.
that's worse than the fucking movie Old Yeller, man. Holy shit, Ben.
Is it worse though? Because like he had to shoot his own dog, you know.
We should bring in that stand-up comedian to make fun of your dead bird.
Fuck you, man. Oh shit, that didn't show up. I guess I got another thing too. Oh, your cockatiel loves me. Thank you.
Oh shit. Oh shit. We met our goal, man.
Yeah,
We're
more,
exceeding
yeah,
the goal.
To make sure.
Is it working? Is Streamlabs working, man?
Yeah, it is.
I think Ben said he was gonna we're gonna bring on people randomly and see who fits. Right. I guess the best.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to test my bits really quick to see if these work.
That sounded sexual.
Hold on. There we go. Okay.
Oh shit.
Because when we move to Twitch, people on Twitch, they can support us without actually giving us money. They just have to watch a couple ads and send us their bits. So that's what we're looking for. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to play the outro. We're going to take a short break. I'm going to have myself a cigarette. I'm going to do this and that. I'm going to piss, maybe take a dump. And then we're going to come back to Twitch in like 10 to 15 minutes. So everyone go there, twitch.tv/Drunken Benpai. We will be there. We have a whole bunch more content. It won't be crackly over there. See you there soon, guys.
Bye.